back to Let's Play Pikmin. Just Pikmin. Last time we started off the game proper at the Impact site, went into the Forest of Hope and even got us a ship part. But more importantly, we found some new friends. Red Pikmin and Yellow Pikmin. Together they will serve us nicely. Without further ado, let's return to the Forest of Hope and let's see if we can't collect at least a few more ship parts. We shouldn't have to worry about propagating any species as we have 70 red Pikmin and over 30 yellows, so we can actually have a complete army of Pikmin today. And I believe that is exactly what we will be doing. Because you'll find that 70 red Pikmin and 30 yellow Pikmin strikes a mighty fine balance, if I do say so myself. Yes. And we're going to be leaving behind 7 yellows, but I think I'm okay with this. So between the last episode of this, I had to reacquaint myself with the way that the original GameCube version of Pikmin 1 works, and I was reminded of a grim reminder. And apparently, in the original Pikmin, you can't change your Pikmin type while you're holding it to throw. Apparently, you're gonna have to dismiss your Pikmin first, and just kinda try to whistle them that way, so... God, it's been so long since I played the GameCube version of Pikmin 1 that it's been kind of a grim reminder. But at least we have a full army of flower Pikmin, so that should help somewhat. Let's see. Oh, there's actually some interesting stuff we can do here besides letting the Pikmin, do all that stuff. Let's go ahead and try to throw all of our Pikmin up here, because there's something interesting we can do on the other side. Now, Pikmin cannot traverse through water, or at the very least, the Pikmin we have currently are unable to traverse through water. What you can do instead, depending on the situation, is that you can toss your Pikmin to a safe vantage point, and you, as Captain Olimar, can go through the water, and then go up the tree root, and, ooh, that looks like a ship part right over there, and there's definitely a ship part there, well, bada bing, bada boom. It's the shock absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place, usually. Although we do have the Bulborb in the room, so we gotta try and deal with that without waking it up, ideally. Oh boy. Oh, freaking boy. Is that easier said than done? Because the Pikmin, they are quite frisky. Okay, and with 100 Pikmin in tow, let's just get them all. Dang. Not bad, Pikmin, not bad. Okay, since we want to dismiss, is what we want to do. The yellow Pikmin will be in charge of taking the Bulborb back. When you have 100 Pikmin, any new seeds that try to sprout will stay in the onion as sort of reserve units, which is going to work very great for our purposes. Let's go ahead and take the red Pikmin over here and try to put as many of them on the ship part as we can. And whatever's left is whatever's left. Not really enough here to get anything done, really, I think. So we may as well... Yeah, you get a notification for that. We may as well just go back. Oh, by the way, these things are like nectar or honey wisps or something like that. You can throw your Pikmin at them and you can knock nectar out that way. So you actually have multiple ways to gather nectar, which is pretty nice. And we also get an extra 2 yellow Pikmin, because why not? The yellow Pikmin numbers are still smaller than the red ones, so collecting more would be good. Shock absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying. Actually, I think it's a repeat. Covered 3 of 30 parts, 10% of the way, just need to find 2 more. Given that the day has only just started, that may just indeed be possible. Thankfully, yeah, don't have to worry about plucking any seeds. We already took care of the wooden bridge last time around. Yeah, let's go ahead and, put 1 yellow on that. As long as your Pikmin are near your home base, you don't have to worry about them, dying or anything like that, thankfully. Also, yellow Pikmin have a secondary purpose. The secondary purpose is that they can utilize something called a bomb rock. Or as Captain Olimar puts it, a peculiar stone. So, yeah, they are bomb rocks. Trust me on that. They are bomb rocks. They will blow up, and they can help you destroy certain walls that may otherwise be impossible for Pikmin to destroy. Usually, they will be walls made of rock that can be destroyed with the bombs, while the walls made of the white bone-like material they can be destroyed with bombs a lot quicker than normal, but you can also destroy them normally, which may be better for the multitasking. At any rate, can never have too many bomb rocks, so let's go ahead and try to gather these. And there's going to be one of our first bomb rock walls over there, but there's a limited amount of bomb rocks that spawn every day, unfortunately. Kind of annoying we have to keep splitting up our Pikmin here, but it is what it is. Let's get our yellow Pikmin on these pellets, though. We definitely want to do that. So that way, their numbers can continue to grow. Yep. And yeah, when a Pikmin latches onto the top of a pellet posy, which is what the flowers are called, they will instantly knock it down. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Alright. It's kind of slow. We have to do the dismissal thing, but it is what it is. Let's gather a few more bomb rocks, why not? Usually bomb rocks will be found inside cans or tunnels. Rarely are they just going to be found on the ground like this, but those bomb rocks, I believe, are meant to be the tutorial. And we do want to have a lot of space before we start dealing with the bomb rocks. Okay? Let's toss a bomb rock Pikmin, and there we go. Just make sure you step back, though. So, yeah. And now is when Olimar realizes, oh, let's call them bomb rocks. Pikmin you dismiss. Yeah, yellow Pikmin that carry bombs will be dismissed separately, which is a good thing. Very good thing. Anyways, the rock walls can range from needing 3 to 9 bomb rocks total. Let's leave the rest of our bomb rock Pikmin there, and let's try to move forward, because we've got a bit of a combat zone coming here. We got some dwarf bulbors, but there may be some other enemies landing nearby. Shearwigs, or shear grubs, whatever you want to call them. Might be about to lose some Pikmin, unfortunately. Unless we can kill them first. Whoa! Let's not get carried away here, Pikmin. Whoa! Whoa, Pikmin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Okay. Plenty of dead bodies to take back, I will grant you. Okay, but let's keep going forward. Oh my god. Let's swarm these little buggers. Unfortunate thing is that some of it, yeah, if they latch onto a Pikmin, even if you kill it, it still gets the one kill. That's alright, we're going to be making a profit. Some Pikmin deals that way. We do want to keep heading forward through here because, yeah, still got some enemies to take out over here. And let's try to take care of this guy. The dwarf. Yep. Oh. Sometimes the little dwarf bulborb, if they die, their cry will be heard by the sleeping adults, and they will be woken up. I'm pretty sure that's what happens anyway. Alright. Gotta do this with extreme prejudice. There we go. That one is knocked out. Alright, while this is going on, let's try to leave a few Pikmin over there on that wall. And, yeah, we've got some more demolition to do over here. I guess while that's going on, we can, take back some of these bodies. They're probably mostly going to the reds. But, it is what it is there. And, yeah, I think that should be good enough. Whoa, okay, that dwarf takes a lot of them, so that should be alright. They're gonna go back to the landing impacts, what are you gonna call it? The long way, that's fine. We're gonna take our bomb Pikmin over here, and hopefully we can demolish this wall, which I think it's going to require 9. Let's see exactly how many we have first. Okay, we got 14. It's really important that we destroy the wall here so that it's a faster passage. So let's see if we have at least 3. So 1. Okay, looks like we might be good, thank God. And 3. Alright, good. Got an idea. No. That is not the idea I had. Let's put these 3 on that dwarf and send them that way while we take these bomb Pikmin over here. This should be just enough. This should be just enough. Alright. Let's try to do 2 at a time, because otherwise this is going to take forever and a day. Alright. 2 at a time. That's 4. Let's dismiss to make things go by smoother. Another 2. The Pikmin, the yellow Pikmin do have some intelligence with AI. Sometimes they will run away, which is good. And we only need the 1 more. There we go. Alright. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. And we will have as many of them on this. It's the extraordinary bolt. I bought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me it is of extraordinary quality that is indiscernible to the average person. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is a secret. But just look at it. Extraordinary. It is indeed extraordinary. Anyway, I think that's all the Pikmin on there. We got 2 bombs left. These are leftovers. We're not going to be able to destroy any rock walls completely with just 2. But we can put a pretty good dent into this dark-colored bone wall instead. Which is, you know, better than nothing. And progress you make on a wall does transfer over between days. Thankfully. Yeah, that wall should be basically almost dead. I say dead even though it's not a living object. It's a humor kind of thing. Anyways, we do get our 1 sprout back because we lost it to the male Shearwig. Shearwig or Sheargrub? I think it's Sheargrub. Shearwig is another species. Yeah, this bolt holds the kind of value that only a true connoisseur. Okay, so we need 1 more part. We know where it is. We know where it is. Yeah. Alright. We're still missing a Pikmin, though. I don't know why that is. Let's try to get the yellows on this guy. Yeah, let's try to get the yellows on that guy. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. And I would like to try to have some Pikmin on this wall. Try and destroy that. We should have enough time to get this ship part over here, because now they can take the alternate path. It's a little easier to get this part with yellow Pikmin since they jump higher when you toss them, of course. But it is possible with the reds. It's good. This is my whimsical radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just press Y to check it. This find fills me with great hope. Almost like we're in a forest of hope. Sometimes when a ship part is collected from a high cliff or a high ledge and you drop down, the Pikmin will actually lose their flowers and turn them into buds, by the looks of it. Or maybe that's just the 1 bud that we've had. And this wall is knocked down with perfect timing. I don't think we're going to have enough time to go further than that. But that ship part is actually not that big of a deal, and I'll explain why next time we do another session for Force of Hope. But by collecting this ship part, we have enough to unlock the next area, ladies and gentlemen. And that's nice, because we're going to have to collect a lot more to unlock the area after that. And there's one of my favorite ship parts, actually, the whimsical radar. This important part can detect the locations of the other missing parts. The radar will be added to the monitor. Press Y and the C-stick zooms in and out. This is pretty useful. By recovering 5 of the 30 parts, 1/6 of the way there, the search can cover a wider area. And every time this happens, the ship repairs itself a little bit more. A little bit. So it's kind of like you collect the ship parts and you're helping the ship get along better and stuff. You know, It's all that kind of cool stuff. What I'm curious about is where potentially the missing Pikmin is. Oh, dang. That is pretty far off there. But I think it's like way... Yeah. What's this guy doing all the way over here? Come here, you rascal. Ah, these Pikmin. They just keep moving around and do whatever they want to do. Especially, there's a lot of that going on here in the original. The newer Pikmin games, the Pikmin AI is a little bit less aloof, as it were. Oh, hold up. Hold up, we got some Pikmin falling behind over here, it looks like. Or... Wait. Wait, how'd they wind up all the way at the impact site? Okay. I'm wondering if we actually have enough time to get this 20 yellow pellet over here. I kinda doubt it, because we are really running out of time. But we can try. Oh boy. Maybe the least we can do is like move it into a more favorable position. Probably. Maybe. How did these guys wind up over here behind the ship? Oh, that is nice. And we don't even have to pluck any of them. Wow, that is rather timely. So now we have... wait. 102 yellow Pikmin? Are you serious? We have more than 100 yellow Pikmin. And we have 100 red Pikmin. Wow, that's actually perfect. We collected 3 ship parts, and now we have more than 100 of the red and yellow Pikmin. Ketchup and mustard, as I used to think of it. That's nice. That is nice. We're making pretty good pace, even though I'm playing this more casually. Trying not to stress too much. It is unfortunate we lost the Pikmin, though. But, it's like I said, you don't want to do Deathless of the original Pikmin, because one way or the other, you're going to lose Pikmin. It is a lot more feasible to do Deathless in Pikmin 2 and 3 because they made a lot more quality of life changes, like being able to reset a specific day from the menu. Well, you could do that here in the original, but it's more tedious. They also generally made it less finicky to lose Pikmin. If you lose a Pikmin in the later Pikmin games, usually you'll know why. Here in the original, it's just whatever, I now add yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks. Yep. So yellow Pikmin are actually oh, excuse me. Yellow Pikmin are arguably the most useful Pikmin type in the original Pikmin. I say this when we have yet to encounter my favorite Pikmin species of all time, and one that's sort of the namesake for my current, I guess you'd call it an online handle. Lazuli. There's also the Lapis part of that, but At any rate, halfway through the ship parts and Forest of Hope, we can get one or two more without the help of the final Pikmin species. There are actually 3 of them in the game, but I think we can only get 1 or 2 more without the help of the 3rd species. And we can't get the second part in the impact site without them. But we've unlocked our access to the Forest Navel. I know what you might be thinking when you see the word navel. And I'm telling you that in a way you're wrong, but in a way you're right, because the Forest Navel is probably like a little enclosed area of the forest. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, looks like 9 ship parts there. Yeah, it's 1 more than the Forest of Hope. But without further ado, let's dive right in. You know what they say. If there are more ship parts, it's a pretty good chance that you can get more per day. And that is kind of true, but this is also where we're going to find the 3rd and final, for this game, Pikmin species. And my favorite. You might be wondering what that is. I think, since we do have that in mind, let's just bring out, I'm thinking 20 yellows, since they're mostly the Bomb Rock squad, so only 20. When you get Pikmin out of an onion, thankfully, they will prioritize giving you flower Pikmin. And let's bring out 40 red Pikmin, okay? Kind of tempted to get more, but honestly, I think this is a good enough number. We're going to want to have a Pikmin on these rocks. These rocks are similar to grass patches where you can get nectar from them, believe it or not. And we're going to have all of the Pikmin on that wall as we head forward and just keep trucking along here. And you. It is my pleasure to welcome you all, or rather welcome to all of you guys watching my favorite Pikmin species of all time. And also probably one of the most disrespected, not so much in this game, but as the series progresses. Anyways, say hello to the blue Pikmin. Their distinct feature would be their mouth, but actually it's not a mouth, it's a gill. For you see, these Pikmin are the only Pikmin species that can traverse water. And that's actually all they have going for them. They don't have a higher jump arc that the yellow Pikmin have. They can't use bomb rocks, and their combat capabilities are average. But, because they can go across water, that kind of makes them a little OP, in a way. That enemy over there trying to steal the pellet is a rather annoying enemy, called a bread bug. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do right now, which kind of sucks, because I kind of want that pellet. At the very least, you can punch the thing senseless. Keep it away from the pellet. You stay away from this pellet. You listen to me. I don't want you stealing that pellet. But we need to try... Where's the... There we go. So let's get these two, and let's hurry on over here. Because we gotta get that pellet. Oh god, it's going into dangerous territory now. I think? No. Okay, those two are gonna bring that. So this bread bug, this is what the enemy's called, actually has a ship part, believe it or not. I'm wondering if this is actually gonna instantly kill it too. I'll grab these pellet posies while I'm at it. And this guy out of there. And instant death! Epic! So this is the space float. I believe this is actually a quote-unquote optional ship part. What do I mean by optional ship part is that it's a ship part that you can collect to get 100%, but it's not a ship part that actually contributes to getting Olimar off of the planet. And what do I mean by this exactly? There are only 25 ship parts you have to collect in order to actually beat the game within 30 days. I know there are 30 ship parts total, but you only have to collect 25 in order to actually successfully escape this planet. Which is a good thing, right? You're happy to hear that, of course. But, yeah. Anyways, we're still going to take advantage. The bread bug, I think, offers like 3 or 4 pellets. That's pretty good. You could punch the bread bug a little bit and try to get it into the onion and you instantly kill it. That's just... It's too good. It's too good. Anyways, blue Pikmin are actually pretty important in the First Naval. I'm pretty sure they're responsible, or you need their help in order to get like half of the ship parts on here, or more. While the other places, with one exception, is probably only a couple. So, I mean, that is the thing that you gotta think about. At any rate, sadly, I don't think we have enough to even get this space float out of here. We're gonna have to, like, propagate the blue Pikmin species even more. So that space float, I believe it'll stay there. I don't think it'll regenerate inside another bread bug. At least I hope it doesn't, because that would be rather annoying. And now the blue Pikmin can meet up with the other color Pikmin. We don't want them on the rocks though, because they might prematurely get the nectar. And hey, there's some nectar for them already. That's nice. Don't know if this will be enough. Who am I kidding? It'll be enough. Actually, no, it wasn't enough, but it'll be a pretty good start. So now we got 3 distinct Pikmin armies to worry about here. I think what we want now is some bomb rocks, actually. Oh, and a grass patch. Should have noticed that earlier, actually. But that'll be nice. We definitely want bomb rocks. Unfortunately, I think we have to go out of our way a good bit. But they can also destroy these little rock formations and make geysers, which makes traveling for Olimar a lot easier. That's another thing about the Force Naval. There's a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of prep work that you could do to make navigating this place a lot less cumbersome. And it's not uncommon, if you're playing casually, to spend a good chunk of your first day here trying to set all that up. In fact, I would say that I'm a little thrown off a bit too, not having enough blue Pikmin to get that space float out of there. It's a little annoying. A little bit annoying. But, now that I'm thinking about it, we do have this other thing over here. This bundle of sticks. And I know what you might be thinking of when you think of a bundle of sticks. First of all, no. Second of all, yeah, it's a bundle of sticks. Anyways. What we want to do is we want to get Pikmin on the bundle of sticks. As they build the bundle of sticks into a longer stick, they can traverse across it and eventually get that ship part all the way on the other side there. And hopefully not have to deal with any pesky enemies. Let's see how this works out. Ideally, I wouldn't be sitting here babysitting them. I would actually be multitasking, but you never know. Original Pikmin AI is quite the beast. Quite the beast indeed. Starting to think maybe the enemies are a little bit closer to the other side there. Alright. Olimar's whistle has range. Thank God it has range. There we go. Yeah, it sucks we may have to put off that space float for another time. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I have an idea. First of all, let's get the reds all the way over here and just dump them off there. And let's get the blues. I'd rather have all of the blues. Let's go on over here. We got a... Oh, there are bomb rocks over there. Hello. I actually completely forgot about this spot. So let's get them on the... And a ship part! Alright! I found my #1 Ionium jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. Fortunately, I don't think we have enough. Oh, we have barely enough. Did I hear something funny? Thought I heard something. Anyways, yeah. Got the bundle of sticks ready over there, and... Well, I guess I may as well put all of the blue Pikmin on the Ionium jet, why not? And that should be a ship part that adds to the appearance of the ship, so that's pretty good. Automatic gear, I didn't have time to talk about it. It is another ship part, and we also need 6 more. We need 12 total. At the very least, 19 blue Pikmin on the jet's a pretty good number. They should definitely be able to get back to the landing site. I guess we'll call it that. Now that we have access to bomb rocks, I guess we could take our yellows. 16 of them should be more than enough. Unfortunately, I don't know if they can climb up the sticks while carrying bombs. I'm not sure how that works. But, hey, we can try, right? So, seems like we got a lot. Can they climb? Oh my god, they can. Except for this guy. I don't know what that guy's doing. There you go. There you go, little Pikmin. The little Pikmin that good. I love trying to do an impression of Patrick Warburton. No, it sounds weird. I just like that. I've always liked the way that guy talks as Kronk. In The Emperor's New Groove specifically. So anytime I can do an impression of it, it's just... it's fun. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't like this. Oh, freaking no! Oh, freaking no! Of course. In the original Pikmin, the GameCube version, if you whistle yellow Pikmin that are carrying bombs, they just blow up. They just blow it all up. Oh no! Oh my god. Mission failure for real. Jesus, that is a learning experience. I shouldn't have whistled them. I should have just walked into them, and it would have been fine. Ah, well, lesson learned, I suppose. Doesn't mean we're gonna slow down our pace a little bit. Are we still good, though? All of our Pikmin here? Except for a red couple... Oh, yeah, because we haven't maxed out yet. I was trying to propagate for more blue Pikmin. I guess we're going to need more yellows now, but not that many more, right? We didn't lose that many. Also, I'm not dumb. I know there was a Pikmin that randomly drowned earlier. I don't know why or how it drowned, though. So let's leave them on the grass patch and get this bridge started. There's a bunch of bridges, actually. We can try and work on that, at least, so we're not completely floundering around. We do have 2 ship parts, so... You know, good pace is good pace. It is what it is. We got the nectar from that grass patch rather quickly. There's still a leftover glob, as it were. Yeah, as long as I've gotten at least 2 or 3 ship parts, I don't really need any more, so we can spend the rest of the time exploring the forest navel, as it were. These bridges can sometimes take a while to finish, though. Alright, I believe there's going to be 1 more bridge around here somewhere. Yep, unfortunately, we're going to have a bit of a situation down there. I'm only going to want the yellows and the blues. Come on, blue. Come on, blue. There you go. I'm going to want the reds to be in on this. This enemy is the fiery blowhog. It's an enemy that emits fire. Which is very bad for any Pikmin that's not red, because red Pikmin are actually immune to fire. Thankfully. It's almost like it's in their DNA or something. So, yeah, let's do that. Blowhog down, which is good. And let's try to take care of this guy. The most annoying part of the fire blowhog is the way that they shake off the Pikmin. So you can try and do this. You actually do more damage this way. It's very helpful, in fact. And there we go. I believe when you kill an enemy, it stays dead for not several, but a few days. So killing all these blowhogs now is not a terrible idea, but I'd rather leave it in the hands of the capable red Pikmin. I know it might be tempting to backtrack to the Forest of Hope next time, but nah. I'm thinking this is better. Try to do what we can here with the enemies dead. Or deaded, rather. So, yeah. This is generally better to try and do this. You can also hit with Olimar. He does a little bit of damage. It's not nothing, you know. But, alright. Took care of that. Still got a bunch of these blowhogs, though. Alright, let's do a few, and while they're doing that, ideally when they're blowing fires, when you want to try and whistle them back, and then group them up again, and you do the real damage when you do it like this. There we go. Not the cleanest, and I believe there's 1 more all the way over here, yep. Thankfully this one is kind of alright. As long as they're not looking at the water. That's when it's annoying, when they try to throw them into the water, but thankfully it's not that bad. It's not that bad. There we go. We're not going to have enough time to chip away at that wall, so I'd rather just leave the wall there. And the carcasses are going to disappear, unfortunately. It'd be convenient to raise up the blue Pikmin numbers if we actually had... If the blue onion was actually a lot closer. Yeah, we're not really going to have time to do much else. But we cleared out the fiery blowhogs and we got 2 ship parts. And we got introduced to the blue Pikmin, but we're probably going to have to spend a good chunk of the next day on the Forest Navel actually trying to raise up the number. Ooh, hold up. That is 1 speedy blue Pikmin there. Yeah, try to raise up the blue Pikmin numbers whenever possible, but sometimes it won't always be possible. Let's try to find some more like these geysers and any more bundle of sticks that might be around here somewhere. Oh, and one of these. Yeah, because not only do we have to try and, you know, feed up the blue Pikmin, we gotta feed up all the reds that are doing the majority of the combat. So, yeah, there we go. There's actually 2 walls here that if you destroy them, it can make traversal a lot more convenient. Yeah, that space flow is gonna have to stay there. I think it requires 25 Pikmin total. We also learned a harsh lesson about bomb rocks. Yeah, man. Thinking about it, the original Pikmin is definitely the roughest one to go back to, and me intentionally picking the GameCube version, oh man, I really bit off more than I could chew. Huh? But you know what they say, it's part of the fun. And at the end of the day, the Pikmin formula is still fun to play and amazing to indulge in. So even when you're playing literally the most primitive of the series, it's still a lot of fun. You're gonna try not to lose too many. Like, okay, don't do a deathless run of Pikmin, but if you lose too many Pikmin, you're gonna have to spend time, regrowing your Pikmin army, so it actually will kind of put you behind. But we are on pace to beat this game a lot faster than 30 in-game days, because we're collecting an average of 2 ship ports a day. Never know, that average could go up here pretty soon. Never know. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. My favorite! These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. Another goal. So we've lost 10 Pikmin in total, looks like. At least it's an even number. And we still have 94 yellows. Funnily enough, I'm going to make a comment here before we end this part off proper. Normally you would want the most red, and then blue second, and then yellow third. You might be wondering why, because given the utility of yellow Pikmin, you're never really going to need 100 of them at a time. But there can be situations where you want a full army of red or a full army of blue. Or 50-50, something like that. Especially in the area after the Forest Navel. There is another area, full area, we have to explore for ship parts. Yeah, because you only really need so many yellows, so don't look at my 94 yellow Pikmin as like the max. Look at it as a surplus. That I'll probably rarely have more than 20 to 30 yellow Pikmin at any given time. For the most part. So, that's a good wrap up for episode 2. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin, we're most likely going to be doing a full episode of Forest Navel. We're going to try and devote both of those days to that. And there's going to be a secondary goal of gathering up the blue Pikmin numbers. Worst case scenario, we did lose a lot of potential because we had to kill the blowhogs without claiming their carcasses, unfortunately, but try to do what I can with that. But worst case scenario, we can always get more blue Pikmin elsewhere. We could actually get more blue Pikmin from one of the other areas, either the Forest of Hope or the Impact Site. The Impact Site in particular is actually very good for that. But we definitely want to save that for a rainy day. At any rate, this has been Lasley, your lovely host, and I will see you guys next time for this Space Odyssey in Let's Play Pikmin.